This video might appear a little bit out of order. I went to visit the Golden Gate Bridge today, and I had so much fun I decided I would bring this video to you next. Anyway, visiting the bridge is one of my favorite endeavors. One thing, the price is right. They don't charge you anything to drive up and see the bridge. All you have to do is have a lot of patience and be willing to wait in quite a line, because there is a lot of traffic. They've redone the traffic now so that it's a one-way up, and they use the opposing lane to park. And then you do one way down. In the past, it was a two-lane road, and there was almost no parking. It was very difficult to find a space. And sometimes you had to go around a couple of times or park way up the hill. You don't have to do that anymore. The Golden Gate Bridge inspires people from all over the world, and it's surprising at how many nationalities you'll find up there on the bridge. It seems like foreigners are as inspired as any American citizen, because the bridge was such a feat, and it's so magnificent when you see it. It's really something. Well, pretty soon after watching the bridge for a while, you decide that you got to watch something else. And what I decided to do was watch all the people. After all, the people are part of watching the bridge. More about people watching in a second. This is a route down to Kirby Cove. I plan to do that trip one day. You can camp down there, but you have to have reservations long in advance. This is Alcatraz Island, with San Francisco in the background. This is the marina just down below us at the foot of the bridge. This is where it all begins, with the first tower. These are the people. I think you'll enjoy them as much as I did. You'll find little locks on the fence. People carve their initials into the locks and then lock them to the fence. It symbolizes eternal love. You can see both towers in this photo with all the traffic passing. Don't they almost look like ants scurrying across the pathway? They're that small, and we're that far away. And here is Jimmy and Selena, my good friends and partners in crime. We've had a lot of fun together. It's been a heck of a trip. And very soon, very soon, they will be returning to that 5-day-a-week, work-a-day grind. It's part of the process of finding yourself and what's important in life. Well, now, turning to the best part of this video, the people and the photographers. I'm watching the photographers as much as I'm watching the models. Now, my friend Gus in a bus is a professional photographer, and he takes models out and he shoots them in places just like this. So I thought, why not do a little photography of my own? And I started shooting people as they shot their models, or they shot their friends. And, well, you can see where it all went. Very interesting to me. It didn't take long for Jimmy and Selena to figure out what I was doing, and they started having fun too. After a while, people started figuring out that I was shooting them, and then they started acting differently. But until that moment, they all were kind of hamming it up and having a good time, and, well, you can see what happens. It's just a total blast. And of course, my friends, my partners in crime, well, they're hamming it up a little bit too. We all had just a wonderful time at the Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge is absolutely captivating. It seems to be bringing out the best in so many different people. So who knows? Maybe if you were at the Golden Gate Bridge recently, you're going to find yourself in one of my videos. I hope you enjoy the view, because I had a great time. There goes Jimmy and Selena again. These two really know how to pose. Well, I had fun shooting them. What a blast, you know? What a great time we had up there on the bridge. And it didn't cost us a dime. We in the van life, whoa. We know how to have a good time. Isn't it interesting that maybe 1,000 people go up there a day or more? And we all do the same thing. We all pose in front of the bridge to remember this solemn, joyous, inspiring. How many other words can we use in order to remember this moment in our time when we visited the Golden Gate Bridge? I left my heart in San Francisco, high up on a hill, it calls to me. Well, I'm never going to be a singer, but maybe one day I'll be a photographer or a videographer, and maybe I can bring to you the joy and thrill of taking these videos, of sharing my trips with you, of sharing the excitement of other people as I watch them, as I peer into their lives, as I see what they see and feel what they feel. Maybe I can share these things with you. That's kind of the idea behind me going up to the top of the bridge in San Francisco, to the Golden Gate Bridge, and showing you people in their most natural state, in their least guarded state. And I think I got some pretty good shots. Some of the people really played to me. Some of the people noticed I was taking their photograph and really seemed to enjoy that they were getting more attention. And others, well, they were pretty shy and they didn't seem to appreciate all that extra attention from Uncle Tim. And you just have to gauge it, Some people are going to accept it and some people aren't, and you just have to find those that kind of enjoy what you're doing. Interestingly enough, what people didn't seem to like was me taking their picture while they were waiting in line for the public bathroom, which, by the way, was disgusting. It's like waiting in the line for the bathroom is shameful, but standing in front of the Golden Gate Bridge is not. Really, I'm not quite sure I understand it, but that's how it is. Well, guys, I really enjoyed making this video for you, as I do all my videos. If you like what you see, please press like. And as always, I love your comments. I read every comment, and I usually respond to every comment. So if you have any thoughts for me, please leave your comment. If you have any similar experiences, if you have places you want me to visit, if you have suggestions for me, please tell me what you think. I'd love for people to have their say along with what I'm saying. And of course, the channel survives on subscriptions. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, especially if this is your first time here. And be sure to click that little bell thingy, and then you know whether I'm actively uploading things or I'm not actively uploading things, and you can make your own decision about whether you're going to participate in this particular video or that particular video. But that only happens if you push the bell thingy. Well, thank you so much for participating and watching and being part of my YouTube traveling audience. It means just so much to me. My name is Tim Painter. I'm living in a van, and I'm loving the hell out of it. I'm sharing my travels with you, and I guess, well, I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.